My name is Kiesha, and I'm the new reading ambassador. I will be reading Chapter 8 of the 78-story treehouse movie opening night. Chapter 8, My Autobiography of My Life, by me and not Terry. I stomp down the stairs, out the front door, and fling my cowpat hat into the forest. The movie is not my problem anymore, and neither is Terry. We are done. Who needs him anyway? Not me. I can draw my own pictures, and now I can finally get started on the autobiography I've always wanted to write. I feel a hand on my shoulder and look up. It's Jill. I came to see if you were okay, she said. Yeah, I'm fine, I say. I'm quite busy, actually. I'm writing my autobiography. That's great, Andy, says Jill, but won't Terry be too busy to illustrate it? Yeah, probably, I say, but it doesn't matter because I can do it myself. Look, I hand Jill the pages. My autobiography of my life and not Terry's, by me and not Terry, with great illustrations all by me, and none by Terry. Hi, my name is Andy. I used to have a friend called Terry, but he's not my friend anymore because he's a stupid, dumb dum-dum. And his new best friend is a monkey called Mel Gibbon, who stole my part in the movie, which is why I'm writing and illustrating this autobiography of my life by me and not Terry. Jill hands the pages back to me. So, I say, what do you think? I think the title's a bit long, she says, and it's kind of confusing. Why, I say? Well, for a start, autobiography already means that you're writing the story of your life. So there's no need to say my autobiography for my life. You're just using extra words for no reason. But I was just trying to be clear that it was about my life and not Terry's, I say. Well, that's another thing, says Jill. You say it's all about you, but all you're really doing is going on and on about Terry. And I don't mean to be rude, but it isn't very nice. And it's a little bit boring. Yeah, I guess you're right, I say. Terry isn't very nice, and it can be quite boring. I'll make a new one. I write another version as fast as I can and give it to Jill. Is this better, I say? My autobiography by me, Andy. My autobiography begins on a dark and stormy night in a spooky old castle owned by the evil genius Dr. von Bierstein. I was awoken by the sound of mysterious noises coming from Dr. von Bierstein's underground laboratory. Even though Dr. von Bierstein had forbidden me ever to enter his laboratory, I decided to investigate. With only a feeble candle to light my path, I made my way down the creaky, crumbling staircase and came to a heavy wooden door with a warning sign on it that said, "Warning, do not enter or else." So, of course, I had no choice. I had to enter. I pushed the door open and came face to face with Dr. von Bierstein's most terrifying creation. The horrible, hideous, hairy Terry von Dentostein. Stop it, Andy, says Jill. It's too scary. Yeah, I know, I say, but it's pretty exciting, isn't it? I suppose so, she says, but an autobiography is supposed to be true, not a made-up horror story. You're supposed to tell the true story of your life. I say, these autobiographies are trickier than I thought. There are a lot of rules. Just imagine you're telling your reader the true story of your life from the very beginning, says Jill. That's not so hard, is it? No, I say, picking up my pen again. I write a new version and hand it to her. The true autobiography of my life from the very beginning, by me. If you're like most of my readers, you're probably wondering how I got to be so awesome. Well, it's a fascinating story. It all started when I was born. At first I was very small, but then each day I grew a little bit bigger and 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 Andy, shouts Jill. I say. It's true. It may be true, says Jill, but it's not very interesting. But I tried to make it interesting, and you said it had to be true. But you need to make it true and interesting, said Jill. I give up, I say. Writing an autobiography is just too hard. Suddenly, animal noises start coming out of Jill's pocket. Excuse me, Andy, says Jill, checking the screen of her Intergalactic Space Animal Rescue Service emergency paper. Uh-oh, she says. There's an intergalactic space animal emergency on planet Zonkachoid. A space ladybird's house is on fire, and she's not home. I have to go and put it out immediately. Here comes my team now. Jill jumps aboard her space cat-powered intergalactic space animal rescue spacecraft. I'll see you later, Andy, she says. Yeah, see you, Jill, I say, but she doesn't hear me. She's already gone. I'm all alone, again. Someday, this is turning out to be, I've been fired from my own movie and replaced by a monkey, abandoned by my own best friend, kicked out of my own treehouse, disowned by my own clones, and banned from Andyland, my own kingdom. And as if that wasn't bad enough, now I've failed at writing my own autobiography. Fail, 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 fail. I guess there's only one thing left to do. Yep, you guessed it. I need to remember my favorite inspiring motivational quote that always helps me when I'm feeling down and think I can't go on. Now let me see. What is it? I think it's something about chips. When the chips are down, I'm having such a bad day. I can't even remember my favorite inspiring motivational quote. Is it when the chips are down and you feel like you can't go on, that's when you know you're halfway there? No, that's not it. It's not even close. Maybe it's when the chips are down, the chips get going. That's more like it, but no, it's still not quite right. Hang on, I remember now. When the chips are down, go eat some chips. Yes, that's it. The chips are down, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to my high-security potato chip storage facility and eat some chips. I feel better already. Chapter 9, The Chip Thief. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're following along at home. Bye.